Here we are. Welcome everyone to our online open day for the master's degree of the University of Macerata for the academic year 2025-2026. So I'm Danilo Monterobbinesi from the Ricerca Magazine, and I'm here with Professor Ernesto Davoletti and student Damian. Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
And let's go straight to the point, Professor. We are going to talk about the International Relations Master's degree. So, what this course is about? What can offer to the new students?
First of all, thank you for inviting us here to sort of report about our master degree. Our master degree in international relations, first of all, is a degree that is entirely taught in English, and it has been so for more than 10 years. So we have actually a long tradition, and last year we have been visited by the evaluators of the National Agency for the Evaluation of University and Research, and I can say that this master degree is the only structure among PhD, a bachelor degree, master degree, central structure at the University of Macerata that was actually accredited with an A, with fully satisfying. And we also had 12 best practices. So it is actually a teaching offer that is, I would say, standing out in the offer of the University of Macerata. And it is actually offering a number of double degrees that can actually offer, I think, very interesting opportunity to students.
So it's an excellent course, recognized internationally. And who this course is for?
It is for students that are looking for a career both in the private and in the public sector. And I would recommend all the students that are interested in this master degree to go to our webpage and visit the section that is about our alumni. So you can go and see what the students of the previous editions are doing right now. So you can get there and you can find the LinkedIn page and a short bio of those students, and you might see that actually they are working both in the private and the public sector. And we go from local public administration till the United Nations. We have a couple of students that have been working at the United Nations or agencies that are linked to the United Nations that have also been taking part in the governance of the master degree. And we also have students that are working for multinational enterprise, like Nike, for example. We had an Indian student many years ago that has been working for Nike, or for local SMEs.
So a student can reach a big company, a big reality in the international community. But all over Italy, there are a lot of international relation courses. And so what are the key elements that make this course here in Macerata unique from others?
I would say a couple of points. First of all, it is a master degree with 3 curricula inside. We have one that is actually very focused on economics, and so it is economic trade relations. Another one that is more on international politics with a large content of law, and one that is actually combining with 2 souls, international politics and economic relations. So it is actually pretty diversified inside and can accommodate different students. And it's also very different for the double degree that we have. Actually, we were the first Italian university to make a double degree with the Moscow Institute of International Relations. For many years, we had a double degree with Moscow and Kiev, with students of both these countries working together. Now the one with Moscow is suspended for security reasons, but the one with Kiev is still active. And we also have 2 additional double degrees, one with the University of Campinas, that is actually Sao Paulo, because it is just 1 hour from Sao Paulo. And we have another one with the University of Viadrina at Frankfurt on the Oder, that is 40 minutes train by Berlin, so it is basically Berlin. And both of them are actually 2 very valuable opportunity for our students, also because you get a degree in international relations in Italy, but one in administration in Brazil, and another one in international business administration in Germany. So 2 different degrees.
So it's an international course that really goes international and really can create bonds between different nations. And you said that before, but what are more specifically the job opportunities that a student can reach after completing the master's degree?
Well, if you go again and visit our page of alumni from the past editions, again, I can see NGO, I can see international organizations like the United Nations. I can see a number of large foreign corporations. One of our previous students has been working for TikTok in Istanbul, for example. I remember the Indian student working, for example, for Nike. There is a previous Indian student of us that has been working for the Statistical Office of the United Nations, but many of them have been working for local SMEs, like, for example, Simonelli Group. So actually, we are going from private to public institutions, but actually, you do not have to believe what I say, but you just have to go to our page and see what our students are actually doing. We are commenting the data about the employability, and we have a 100% occupation after 5 years.
So these are not just words. We have data that certify what you say.
Yes,
so,
Alma Lauree is actually reporting this data every year.
So Damian, you said me before that you're gonna graduate very soon. So good luck. And returning back in time, why did you choose this particular course?
Well, when I decided to choose this course, I believe that it was very useful for me to improve my language skills because, first of all, we have to say that it's in English. It's completely in English, and you need to improve your language skills in order to understand what the professor say to you in general. And it's kind of difficult at first glance, but in the end, you will improve your skills a lot. And now that I'm working on my final thesis, it's kind of refreshful that you can understand literally every single academical document that you can see. And also the data that we receive every single day, like from media, from social media, you can understand it pretty well after you've done this course. So yeah,
that's a skill you can use in everyday world.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's very difficult, as I said before, because in the beginning you don't have many data, you don't have many stuff to work on. But with this degree, with this master's degree, I've received a lot of projects, a lot of reviewing, a lot of analysis. So it was it was definitely the greatest choice that I could have done in general, because I mean.
And talking about projects, have you had the chance to test your skills, your knowledge, doing, projects or internships or something like that?
I've done something like that. Like I was the senior tutor of the department, and there I helped a lot of international students that have passed here during these years. And it was incredible because you can find someone from a completely different culture. So you need to adapt a lot depending on the situation that you have. And of course, you get to know a lot of people. Another project that I've done recently is the X culture, which is a part of a course that I've done here in the LM-52. And it was incredible because I loved the fact that I could talk with other people from other parts of the world. I worked with a colleague from India, a colleague from Kenya, and it was incredible because you had to talk with them with in a different way, here in general. So it was a great project that we won in the end. So it was definitely the most beautiful experience that I've had here until today, of course.
And I think the people you know is the most precious thing you can bring home after your experience.
For sure. Starting from here, from Macerata, because Macerata is a very small town. You know?
We know.
And since it is very small, you can like reach out to your friends very quickly. Like if you live here, that I suggest to everyone to come here for our master's degree or for other degrees, of course. But you get the opportunity to reach out to everyone, to the professors, to the students pretty quickly. Like it's the vicinity, it's the fact that you don't have that distance that I felt like in other situations. So here I loved the fact that I could go to my place, like to the university, and to talk with someone, to talk with a professor, to talk with some colleagues. And that's, I think, like a very huge thing for a university.
Here you can create a very strong bonded community between students, professors. And so last but not least, what is the most interesting thing you experienced here in this course?
Well, there were some moments because I've done a lot of group work projects where I got to know a lot of friends. So first of all, any single course that I've made was made in a way that I felt very comfortable with my colleagues, with the professor in general. So I can say that every single course gives you a different perspective of what you're seeing. And for me, it was always beautiful to look into something and to learn again something that I was doing like 3 years, 4 years ago. So readapting myself every single time to this new knowledge that I have received was definitely big for me, because it changed my life.
If I can add on this,
sure.
The small numbers and so the opportunity to develop the soft skills of students, interactive activities among students and professors, it is actually a big point of difference with the large university, maybe in Milan, in Rome, where you have large numbers and you cannot allow this interactive way of teaching that we have at the University of Macerata, but in particular in the master degree in international relations.
Absolutely. And if I can add also something, like most of the companies that we're looking, or in any place you get to work with other people in general, so group work projects, enhancing these skills is fundamental for us, for political scientists, for anyone that wants to go to the UN or to any public institution in general, needs to work together. And if you want to improve everything, we need to cooperate as much as possible. That's what
teamwork.
On one hand, so we have knowledge, and on the other hand, we have human relationships, and here in Macerata you can do both. So and I think we have said it all. So many thanks for your time.
Thank you so much for inviting us here.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.